The deregulation of the petroleum downstream sector began with the establishment of the National Petroleum Authority. Hitherto, the pricing of petroleum products was controlled by the Tema Oil Refinery Toll, the Bulk Oil Storage and Transportation Company BOST, the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation GNPC, and some multinational companies. 4 BDCs were introduced in the process, but the number has jumped to 27 with 120 oil marketing companies who control the retail market. This is said to have created a situation where the end user is ultimately being shortchanged. This, coupled with other critical reasons, include why government has now decided to back off pricing of petroleum products. Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa, while touring facilities of BOST at the Kumasi depot on Wednesday, said the increment or decrease of petroleum prices will no longer be the preserve of government, but will be determined by market forces.
Because of those price limits that MPA sets, the customer, the very Ghanaian customer that we are always trying to protect, has not been getting that advantage. Because if a BDC imports products and negotiates well and get a cheaper price. Now remember, the BDC's first objective is to capture all these fuel stations, all these OMCs, and get a bigger market share. So they are motivated to give them incentives to capture that market. Now, if they give that cheaper price to that OMC, that OMC is also not motivated to reduce that price because the price is set.
The decision, he said, was taken in the interest of all Ghanaians.
We are going to liberalize the market, that is the option we're looking at, and allow the market forces and the competition to reduce petroleum products. And we think ultimately this will be beneficial to the people of Ghana. The very primary concern for government is to make sure that we have products in the market, that there are no shortages. 2, the government of Ghana has to be very sure that there will not be collusion in a way that allow all these private players to cheat Ghanaians. Those are steps we are taking to put measures in place to ensure that these things do not happen.
He hinted part of this is why the Bulk Oil Storage and Transportation Company BOST is being repositioned to lead the way.
Government is determined to make sure that ultimately this is done in a way that ensures that prices of petroleum products are ultimately cheaper and not higher. We are already in a deregulated market. It has already been done. What we are doing is now looking at liberalizing the price by making sure we put in buffers in place. And that is why BOST is important. It BOST ready in the deregulated market to provide the security that the state needs to make sure security of supply of petroleum products is in place. And I think that my talk is really revealing that indeed BOST is ready.
Metro News has gathered that by this, the bulk oil distribution companies BDCs and oil marketing companies OMCs will before August price their own products.